Welcome to our educational video about the term utilitarianism. If you believe that an action is right if it promotes happiness for the majority of people, you believe in utilitarianism. You are utilitarian. It is an ethical philosophy. Imagine a world where every action, every decision is guided by a single principle, creating the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. This is the heart of utilitarianism, a way of thinking about ethics and morality that has influenced everything from social policy to personal choices. Utilitarian people believe that actions are morally right if their consequences lead to overall happiness. If they lead to unhappiness, on the other hand, they are morally wrong. Happiness and unhappiness also mean the absence of pain and the presence of pain, respectively. Utilitarians refer to happiness as utility, which can include things like pleasure, satisfaction, or simply the absence of pain. It is not just about short-term enjoyment. It is about creating a better life for as many people as possible. Of course, figuring out what truly maximizes happiness isn't always easy. Sometimes a single action can have both positive and negative consequences. This is where utilitarianism gets challenging, as we need to weigh the potential benefits against the potential harms. Utilitarianism is like a moral math problem. We add up all the good that comes from doing something and also all the bad. We then subtract the bad from the good. If good wins, then the action is the right one. Imagine giving a dry biscuit to a starving man. It reduces his pain and is seen as a good action. However, if the man was dying of thirst, the same action might increase his pain. Utilitarianism weighs these outcomes, teaching us that context dramatically influences moral judgments. A runaway trolley is hurtling down a track towards 5 people tied to the track and unable to move. You are standing next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different track where it will kill only 1 person. Do you pull the lever? Utilitarian people will say yes, because 1 death is a better outcome than 5 deaths. Bentham, a British philosopher, laid the foundations for utilitarianism in the 18th century. He proposed that we should measure utility as the sum of all pleasures an action brings, minus any suffering it causes. Bentham's ideas have profoundly influenced how we think about ethics and decision-making. Within utilitarianism, there are different schools of thought. Some utilitarians focus on the consequences of each individual action, while others believe in following rules that generally lead to the best outcomes. This diversity of thought shows the complexity and ongoing debate within this philosophical approach. Beyond theories, utilitarianism has practical implications in areas like social welfare, global poverty, and even animal ethics. By aiming to maximize overall happiness, utilitarian principles challenge us to consider the broader impact of our actions on society. Let us recap. Utilitarianism is the doctrine that actions are right if they benefit the majority of people. If an action promotes happiness for most of those affected, then it is considered the right action to take. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it interesting and useful.